Planet Vero Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach.
Welcome to the radio show that features local small businesses, amazing nonprofits, and all types of inspiring stories to give strength, instill love, and provide hope within our community. It's time for Outspoken Outreach with your host, Dr. Amanda Hackford.
Hello, everyone. We're so glad you're here with us today. We have Bonnie from CareNet here with us to tell you some great things coming up that they have coming and some exciting news as well. And we are so thankful you're here. We appreciate you coming because I always love to hear what's going on there. So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Yes. And most people know what CareNet is. The majority do, but there are a few people that may not. So real quick in the beginning, just kind of give us a little, bit of what CareNet is, what they do, kind of your mission for those that may not know CareNet.
Great. So CareNet is a pregnancy center, and we serve women and men from the time they find out that they're pregnant through the child's second year. So a lot of times people think pregnancy centers are just when you're pregnant, but we know the hard work starts after you have the baby. So we're there 2 years for them, and we offer over 200 parenting classes. And if they'd like to do a Bible study, we'll do a Bible study. And we have this program called Earn While You Learn. So they earn baby bucks to go shopping in our baby boutique. And so the beautiful thing is if they're really concerned about this pregnancy and they don't know what they're going to do, we also offer them we offer everyone a free ultrasound, a limited ultrasound if they're not under a doctor's care, no matter if they're homeless or making $100,000 a year. So we're there for everyone. But if they're not sure about this pregnancy, then we do pregnancy options counseling with them. We let them know that we're here. And the thing is, if just one person will walk alongside of a woman that is uncertain about her pregnancy, 84% of the time she'll choose life. And then if the father is there at the ultrasound and sees that baby's heart beating, then 94% of the time they choose life. So we'll do ultrasounds, nights, weekends. We even offered on Easter here.
Yeah.
So
it's extremely important, like you said, for the women to know that someone's there. Yeah. If they don't have family that's supporting them or don't have family here at all, those women feel hopeless because they don't know, how am I going to do this? How am I going to pay for this? How, all these questions are running through their mind and, make them a little doubtful. Coming to you, I've seen firsthand women that have come to you and has made a huge difference in them choosing life, and then having people that support them all the way through, like you said, not just, oh, the baby's born and we're gone, even those 2 years, where they know that they have support after. And the baby boutique is so sweet and so cute. And the volunteers are always very helpful in there, helping women. And there's not just clothing. You guys have so much stuff based on donations that come in, a high chair sometimes, a stroller sometimes, things that are not just clothes. They really have a lot of support. And I love it. I love it a lot. And the men. That's important too, because you've helped single fathers that have kept a child and went through to you guys for support as a single dad. There's so many things that have grown through CareNet.
Our fatherhood program has really grown. We have 4 male coaches or male mentors that are walking alongside of our dads. And it's so great because the mom will go to a female advocate and the dad will go to a male advocate, and then they come back together. And we're even going to have this CareNet couples at the end of this month, just to get some of the couples together. And then also, if they are in a good relationship, then we encourage them to get married. At Christmas Day, 2 couples got married on Christmas Day. And then a few got married in November, a few got married in January. So a lot of times they just don't even think about getting married until someone says, you guys are having a baby, you're in this great relationship, you love one another, why not get married? And even if there's a struggle with the finances, we have different champions of CareNet that have even bought beautiful wedding cakes at Sam's and Salvation Army. They were helping me one time get a wedding dress for one of the women. And so we don't want finances to stop them from getting married.
No, and the financial aspect of the child itself, you know, that's a big, one of the probably number one things that someone thinks of when they first conceive and find out they're pregnant and say, oh my gosh, I can't afford a child. Sometimes that's the big factor that Satan likes to kind of talk to them about and place that seed of doubt in their mind that I can't afford this baby. Like they may want this baby emotionally down deep, but then that keeps coming in. Like, I'm not going to be able to take care of it. I'm not going to give it what it needs, you know, and that kind of plants that seed. But when they have places like CareNet and there's a lot of organizations that help with things like food and different things around our county that you can give them resources to as well. That's not just focusing on the baby and the couple. They realize like, okay, you know, I can do this, and they can. Right. Everybody can. You know, sometimes it's not easy, but you can do it. And I like to always make sure people know that, you know, you're not alone, and you can, and there's so many places that we can help them to go to and seek out. But I know you guys have a couple of really neat events coming up that are going to help CareNet. The first one's March. So we want to tell you about this event coming because it's coming soon. It's already February, so it's going fast. But in March, you have the Walk for Life. So you want to tell others about that?
Yes, this is our 39th Walk for Life. And so CareNet has been around since 1984, which is crazy, 39 years. And it is March 25th at Riverside Park. And it's just so beautiful over there. And praying for good weather. Yeah. Usually it's just beautiful. And we have a 1 and 2 mile walk, and we'll have Christ Fellowship is bringing their food truck, which is nice. A brand new thing. And Jeremiah's is bringing their Italian ice, which is a brand new thing. So we're so excited about that. And our theme is based off of Isaiah 40:31.
Yeah. It's soar.
Yes, yep. But those who wait on the Lord will soar on wings of eagle.
Yes.
They will run and not grow weary. Yep. They will walk and not grow faint or tired. And so, you know, everything we do is in the Lord, and He is the one that gives us the strength. And this is a good segue to talk about, we've been waiting for a long time for the Lord to provide a new building for CareNet.
Yes, and that was, I was going to bring that up too, that you've been there at the other location for a long time, like, and you've outgrown that, which is great. And so you have a new place, and the only thing I believe you had said that you really need help for anybody that has it in their heart to help CareNet and supports this cause is you need a little help with some of the renovations of the building to be able to, you know, make it fit and be able to move in. If someone wants to help with that new building, I'm going to let you tell people where it is and about it. But if there's someone who wants to help with renovations or donate in that capacity, what's the best way?
The best way would either be to call 569-7939 and ask for Bonnie. And I can direct you or you can go to carenetchampions.com. There is a button there to help with the building renovations. And we are so excited about this building, and only God could have done what He has done. The building is just 2 blocks west of the hospital. Oh, and it's in the medical specialties building. And, you know, we are a medical specialty with doing ultrasounds and pregnancy tests. And there's going to be probably a few more things we'll be doing, maybe even by the end of this year. And it is a 5,000 square foot building. And we are just so grateful. And there's been, between CareNet and a handful of people, the building is actually paid off. So we will have no mortgage, which is still another amazing thing from God. And so now we're raising $125,000 to renovate the building. It is 22 years old, And so we want to give it a facelift and take down a few walls, put up a few walls, and
you got to make it appropriate for what you do. You have to have a room that's private for the ultrasounds and things like that. And, room, you guys do the counseling, so you have room. So you definitely need to renovate. And so you'll be great having no mortgage on the building, but you've got to get it ready to go in. So if you go to CareNet Champions website, you can find information there if you want to learn a little more about donating in other ways to help other things or become a donor. You don't have to just help with renovations. You can help with other things. They always are looking for items. If you don't have money and can't donate monetary, but you have new or gently used items for the baby boutique, that's amazing too. So if you have very gently used baby clothes that your child's grown out of, or you have very gently used items, high chair strollers, diapers, anything like that you can donate to the baby boutique, that's an amazing way to help these moms and these babies and dads. I don't want to forget the dads. They like to do that. But so in March is the Walk for Life, and then further on, you have another thing coming.
April 29th, we're having our second annual car show. And last year, I think that we might have even had more than 70 cars. I forget. There were so many cool cars there. I didn't really become a car enthusiast until last year. And, cars that were super, super old, even in the late 1800s, and then brand new fancy cars. So that is April 29th at Vero Christian Church. And it's only $15 to register your car. And it's free for people to come. And we'll have raffles there.
Nice.
It's a fun day. Just look at fun cars.
Yeah, that'll be awesome. So you've got the walk, and then you've got further on if you love cars or just want something neat to do, you can come and check them out. But if you have a car that's antique or maybe really new and cool, come register your car and let people check it out. $15. It's not expensive to be able to to support the organization and have fun and let people come and have fun as well. So it is free, like she said, to come, but it's the $15 if you want to have your car registered at the show. So you can contact CareNet for that as well, by phone or the website.
I probably should say a few more things about the walk that I forgot.
Okay,
So since this is a fundraiser and CareNet doesn't take any government funds, it's all community-based support from our fundraisers, churches, businesses, and individuals. So to raise money for the walk, what you can do is get sponsors.
Okay.
And you can go online and find the sponsorship form.
Yes.
And then if you raise $150, you get a T-shirt. And we're going to have 39 raffle items, since we're 39 years old, that are $25 and above. One last year was a $400 item. And they're such cool items. It's a wide variety. And so for every $50 you raise, you get a raffle ticket. And so that's another way to encourage you to get people to sponsor you. And I know I go around at church and say, I feel like a little girl, but would you like to sponsor me for my CareNet walk?
Yes, a sponsor. We need sponsors. If you hold on 1 second, everyone, we're going to take a quick commercial break, but we will be back. So stay with us and we can talk more about the walk and other amazing things CareNet is doing.
Hackford Landscaping is the full-scale tree service, hardscape, and landscape company that will do any outdoor job. Call Hackford Landscaping for tree trimming, tree injections, and removal. Services include landscape design, stump grinding, paver stone projects such as walkways, patios, and pool decks, landscape lighting, irrigation, hedge and bush shaping, flowers, trees, shrubs, rocks, sand, mulch, and sod, and more. Any outdoor job, large or small, give Hackford a call. 772-584-7364. Online at hackfordtreeservice.com.
At Compass Pest Control, we focus on killing pests where they live and breed by terminating them outside your home or office before they can get in. Hi, I'm Chris Hudman, co-owner of Compass Pest Control. We prevent roaches, ants, and other pests from getting inside with a proactive approach. We don't stop there. We also offer lawn and plant health programs. And we'll never sell you something you don't need. At Compass Pest Control, our prices are competitive, your satisfaction is guaranteed. Get a free estimate. Visit compasspests.com.
When you work at A&G Concrete Pools, you'll be swimming in benefits. A&G is hiring, and not only do they lead the industry in paying hard workers, they'll match your 401k, provide insurance, and offer paid vacation time. Stop looking for a job and dive into a new career. Switch to a supportive pool construction environment. A&G Concrete Pools would love to welcome you to the team. Time to lay the foundation for your long-term career. Apply online at ngpools.com. A&G Concrete Pools. Who's got time to clean? When you need it clean, call Germ Wizards LLC. Using the most up-to-date equipment, Germ Wizards pays strict attention to detail. They make dust disappear. Whether you need your office to sparkle, your home to shine, or you want to give someone a great gift, hire the Germ Wizards. It's easy to get a quote online. There's even an online portal to discuss details directly with your cleaning professional. Visit GermWizardsLLC.com. Make dust disappear with Germ Wizards.
It's Bluegrass Night every Thursday at Marsh Landing Restaurant. Enjoy our famous swamp water with down-home favorites like frog legs, fried chicken, and peanut butter pie. The music starts at 6:30 every Thursday. Call for reservations. Bluegrass Night at Marsh Landing in Fellsmere.
Affordable Water continues to offer you the best water on the Treasure Coast. Earn a competitive salary and a 401k working weekdays as a delivery driver or water treatment tech. To apply, stop in at Affordable Water in Sebastian at 645 Old Dixie Highway. Southern Tees is the place to go for your in-house screen printing, embroidery, sublimation, and so much more. Southern Tees does license plates, stickers, and even vinyl lettering on boats and vehicles. Southern Tees can even do custom promotional items and products too. Don't forget to come check out the gift shop. Southern Tees, 1624 US 1 Sebastian. Call 772-918-3350 or get a quote online at southerntees.biz.
Welcome back, everyone. We have Bonnie from CareNet with us today. If you were already watching or listening, then you know what we've been talking about with all the wonderful things that are coming, the event Walk for Life, and then the car show that's going to come a few months after that, which you can find all on their website. If you go to the CareNet Champions website or go to their website, if you're someone who has recently found out that you are expecting a child and you're not sure what to do, please go visit CareNet. They're amazing. They're loving. They're going to treat you with no judgment and love. And it's a great place to find resources for yourself. But back to all the things they do. There's many volunteers that help make this work. They have a lot of volunteers, but are still looking for nurses. If you are a nurse that would like to volunteer your time, anytime at all, whether it's day or you guys are there even at night for ultrasounds sometimes, but they're looking for some nurses to help with things like pregnancy tests and things that may come in the future. So if you're a nurse and you want to donate just even a little bit of your time, please contact them, because that's something that's needed, that is specific, as far as not just any volunteer coming, which they definitely need and have, but nurses are going to be needed. So if you're a nurse that has it in your heart to help, get a hold of them at CareNet. Another thing that CareNet does is a lot of amazing classes and counseling and different things, Bible studies, like we've mentioned before. I just kind of want to reiterate that, just because of how important those things are. It's not a one stop and then you're done. And I'll let Bonnie tell you how many people they've been able to help and things that they've been doing.
Last year in 2022, we had 419 women and men come to see us over 3,700 times. So our little doors open and shut all day long. And it's just really a neat thing to see these people week after week. And then some, come every other week because of their work schedule. And we are open late on Thursday nights so that we can meet their needs. And then sometimes we take appointments on Fridays since we're not usually open on Fridays. And then we had 113 babies born to our CareNet moms and dads. And it's just so great to see these women and men coming in, learning all about what's going on as they're pregnant. And then we have breastfeeding classes, labor and delivery classes. We have baby proofing classes. Mm-hmm. And so you see them, their bellies growing. And then the next thing they come in with their
Yes.
tiny little baby, and we get to love on them. And then they continue with our parenting program. And like you said earlier, we have a reference book, that thick, of places that we can share with them and send them to get additional help that we can't do. And so that is also a blessing, because there's a lot of people out there that are hurting, that are broken, that are hopeless, like you said before. And it's just such a reward to us to be able to give them hope. And another thing that we do, I didn't mention earlier, is we have a post-abortion program called Surrendering the Secret. And that program is amazing. And I can say that I didn't have an abortion, but I'm going through it. The book, because we're starting a male's version of post-abortion. And two of our male advocates have been a part of an abortion that years and years ago that was very painful for them, but they got the healing. They are going to be helping the guys find healing. Yeah. And this study is an 8-week Bible study, and it is raw, it is deep, but it is so healing. And I just encourage anyone out there, whether you are 15 or 85, to give CareNet a call, because God really wants to heal you of that pain and regret.
And I met a woman who did that through you guys. And then she was able to come and talk at one of our Embrace Grace classes that we were doing, and really help some of the women in there, or a woman that was in there, because it's really good to hear from someone else who has went through the same thing as you. We all have something that we've gone through, and that's something that we have gone through is our way of helping others. Once we've healed, we're able to. Every valley and tribulation that we go through turns into our testimony, if that's meant to be for us to be able to, witness to other people. And the Embrace Grace course is something too that's very, very good, that the girls can attend and have people who come and speak, or if it's the person instructing the course, that really can lead them into things that they've been through themselves, whether it's that they've had abortion in the past, and or they've it could be a rape, it could be being a single mom and showing them it was okay, I did it, things like that. So there's so much stuff that you offer that I think people don't realize, that there's so many things, not just I come in and I get an ultrasound and they send me resources. There's just such a wide variety of things that you can offer to the men and women that come in that are expecting a child. So if you know CareNet, you know that. If you don't, please check them out, learn more about them, go to their website, stop in, whatever you need to do to see how amazing this is and how many people it's really, truly helped to be able to go forward in their life. And and also if you would like to help with any of the events coming up, or donate to the renovation, any of those kind of things, every tiny little bit helps. So before we close the show, I just want to ask if there's any last minute thing that you want to tell anybody before we go.
I think we covered most of it, but it is true. Sometimes, we're very passionate, we're very pro-life, but we think, what can we do? What can I do? And like you said, everything helps. Just everything helps, whether it is $50 or baby clothes. We just appreciate it all, and we couldn't do it without the volunteers and the community. Yeah. And we just hope to grow even more when we're over there by the hospital and have space to move. So that's what we do, and we're
Yes.
yeah, and I love doing tours. So if you want to
Yes,
come in,
come by.
I love doing tours.
Come by and see. And we thank you and all of the staff there and all the volunteers there that are doing what you're doing on a daily basis. So we thank you for that. And thank you for coming on the show as well. Again, one more time. And we say to everyone, as always, stay safe, stay blessed, and thank you for watching.